And we are live. Hi everyone. Only I have Christmas props here. Morning. Morning
Good
Morning.
everyone.
morning.
Morning.
Morning. We will be expecting one more gentleman to join us. He's late, but we'll bring him later in when he's here. Okay. So Merry Christmas everyone on this festive season. This on this day where everybody is giving thanks, enjoying their moments with family, having party at night, most likely. I don't know, but I'm going for my party later in the noon. Okay, so a quick introduction about myself first, and we'll be also sharing. I will go around and we'll be sharing what we do, why we start this digital business, and you will get to speak his name. Hi, Steve.
I'm sorry.
We are live.
No problem. Yeah, live.
Oh, really?
Hi. Yeah. Okay. So, I just want to do a quick I just want to let everybody have a quick introduction about themselves. How many years they have been doing this digital business and why you do this business. Okay. So let me start first. I'm Janice. Um, I look like a teenager. No, no, but actually, I'm a mother of two, and I've been working in the corporate for more than 20 years. I've job hopped a few rounds and ended up in oil and gas industry, which I thought I would want to retire there. But when things are not within our control, just within 1 month, I started that new role in the new industry. That company actually went into the bankruptcy because of oil price, right? And then it was something that I shocked me, and in it was unforgettable experience, which in the past I've never experienced, right? But when people they tend to say when you have the first experience, right, you tend to see the second, third time, something like that. Okay, and that's when later on I start to see more of such scenarios. People being retrenched, people who have actually worked 20 over years in the same company were asked to go, right? Then at the same time, I was actually um, in a situation where actually to having only the only income in the family because my husband has also been not working, and it was a very hard struggle for me because living in Singapore. By the way, yes, I come from Singapore, and it was the living standard here. Everybody knows Singapore is a expensive city, right? A small country, but a very expensive city. Housing is expensive, education is expensive. Just send one kid to tuition, it costs about few $100s per kid per month, right? So if you have two kid, three kid, I don't know how to survive. Lucky I only got two. Got two already need to manage very well already, right? Not forgetting, we wanted to give the best for our children. We don't want them to miss out uh, our previous lifestyle. Like we tend to go for holidays. So how do I keep up with that kind of lifestyle when I'm already struggling with just my single income? And also in a fear that I may be a victim of being retrenched. So that's when I actually chanced upon this digital business 5 years ago. I took that opportunity to understand what this business give, what this business provide, and what this business can do for me in a future planning. Right? It's not an overnight success for me. I've tried to go for something that's supposed to be fast return and end up it's a scam. So I never trust cryptocurrency. I never trust, people that promise me that, the return is uh, concrete. Empty promises, I think there's no empty promises in this world, right? All we need to do is work it on our way. Okay. So fast track 5 years into this business, I've grown. I have an extra income even though I'm still working, and the very good thing is that uh, we, like I said, we won't know when life throws you stone. Okay, so my husband's health has not been very good in this 1 2 years, and I didn't expect that, right? So, but then this business actually gave me the opportunity to allow me to have time to work on his health, especially there's more frequent hospital visits, and that's I'm really very grateful. It's Christmas, right? So um, I'm really grateful that I actually started this 5 years ago. At least I already built my foundation. I'm already at the stage where passive income is coming in, right? So planning early is important. Okay, so I'll pass the next sharing to Angelica. She's driving. So are you stationed or you what?
Yeah, no, I'm stationed. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
safety is
Okay.
important as well. I'll let you share.
Yes. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and Merry Christmas. It has actually been a very good year for me. I've started this business about a year and a half now. Um, and the reason why I started was because age is actually catching up for me. In the 50 mode. And as we age, I think everyone is very much aware that the older you get, the harder it is for you to get a job, right? And that has been my fear for a very long time now. And I had been looking for something to supplement, the income if in the event that I get retrenched. Because as everyone know, the market is really not stable. At any point in time, we can be asked to actually leave,
Oops, to hang.
and it makes it a bit difficult if
Just
if you are hitting the 50s, and a lot of people, a lot of employers out there, would likely not hire you when you're, you know. So because of that, that's my very, very big reason why, I stumbled upon this business and I decided to join. But of course, before I started this business, I did my due diligence, as everyone is very much aware. There's a lot of scams out there, and we hear a lot of stories, particularly in Facebook or Insta. But I did my due diligence. I discussed it with my daughter who is next to me at this moment. We did the research as well, and because people her age knows a lot more about social media, so they will be able to very much see whether it's also a scam or not a scam. So we did our research ourselves, and then I decided that this is the business to be in, because it is a digital era. We are in a digital era, so it will also allow us to grow. I learned a whole lot, within the year and a half about digital and online business. Also learned from my daughter. My daughter also learns a lot on this, and I think it has been very fruitful. We've got good buyers and good leads. So I'm very, very happy to actually be in this business this year. So it has been a fruitful one, and this income would definitely help me in terms of my future. And if I do not have a permanent job going down the road, this will then be able to help me. So I sleep now in peace, knowing that I have this business, and it will be able to help me in my future together with my kids as well. And that's it from me. Over to I think Steve. Perhaps Steve can
Oh,
tell
thank
us.
you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Angelica, for joining us, even though you are out in your car. But that's the beauty of the business we have. We can do it from anywhere. Well, as you said, my name is Spiff. Sorry, I'm late. I Not an excuse, but I came late for a good reason. I worked deep into the night because I just signed a new contract late last night. It's a happy festive season for me because I I was surprised when one of my clients called me up and said, "Hey, can I make my investment now?" And I said, "Okay, let's start." And I started working right deep into the night and corresponding with European and African branches so as to make the deal a success. And it's a success. She's officially a business owner. I got all her details and I've sent them to her, and we're going to work more after the Christmas season. So, what are we talking about? I started this way for you to understand that our business is a beauty. It is something that will bring you unexpected, should I call it rewards and awards, unexpected blessings that you deserve because you will need to put in the effort. We always say our business is simple. Yes, but we don't say it's easy. It's simple because we have a system to copy and follow and leads to success. But it's not easy because every good thing deserves effort, requires effort. And if you are not willing to do that little bit of effort, maybe the business might not be for you. But we hope you have the right mindset to come into the business and do it with us. So, thank you, everyone. And the next thing I want to say is I joined this business right now, that will be 27 months ago. Yeah, 2 years and 3 months ago. And it's been a blessing. But I wouldn't want to over sugarcoat it. There's been some roller coaster ride as well, just as with everything new. You know, you need time to be familiar with the system and to build it up and to grow with it. So what I have done so far is that I've I've committed myself to becoming a new person because I came from a totally new, a totally different industry. I'm in education, but this is digital business tied with social media and all of that, and I knew nothing before coming in about 2 years ago. I had no idea of what to do with social media. I used to boast, search me online, you will never see me. But today, you can see me on almost every platform: LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok. Anywhere you search, you're going to find me. So, what am I trying to say? We have a system that can prepare you, wherever you're coming from, prepare you so well that they will put you on every platform. I did an experiment just less than 2 weeks ago. I was having such a live program with with a Japanese business partner who lives in the USA, and I did an experiment because of the topic of the day. I went to Google and I put in my name and I searched myself, and I was surprised. It was like Spiff on is this. Everything it said started from just 2 years ago, all about my business and my activities in the business. But before that, there was nothing. And you can do it too. You're watching me live, go ahead and search me. You will never see me before 2 years ago. So, what am I trying to say? We are in a platform that really, really gets the results done as long as you are willing to be coachable and trainable. And the amazing people in the community, those you see with me here today, they are the best backbone in the business. They will give you the guidance, they will give you their experience, they will nurture you. Even yesterday, okay, let's go back. I said I signed a contract yesterday and it was late at night. Guess who finally helped me to check everything and make sure it's okay? It's Janice here. I had to call on her and tell her, hey, is this okay? Is that okay? Because she's way more experienced than me. I've been here for 2 years. She's been here for maybe 5 or more, if I'm not wrong. Am I right, Janice? You're 5? Okay. So we rely on each other. We support each other. And when we need help, we call on each other. So what am I trying to say? For everyone watching us this day, this might not be, let me say, it might not be a Christmas gift for you. Maybe you don't believe in Christmas. It might not be anything to you, but we are telling you, with every opportunity, we bring forward what we do. And we try to make you understand that the system is real, the system is effective. It all depends on your ability to be coachable and to be directed and to follow through with the system, and you'll get the results. We are not going to give you exaggerated claim. It all depends on you. As they say, you could take a horse to the river, but you cannot force it to drink. You want to drink? Come in. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I don't know who has spoken or who has not, so I'm not sure if I can pass it. So, Janice, could you call on the next person, please?
You have Sheping, Chai Sam, and Doreen as an option.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, I have a full house then. Okay, then I will go with Doreen because I want to hear some stories about the wedding party.
Nice.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Good.
Good.
Right. Thank you, Steve. Over here, I'm the youngest among all. The youngest. All right. Meaning, I'm I'm a grandma of 2 and a mother of 3. Just now, Jenny says 2 is just nice, but 3 is not enough. I wanted to have 4, but too bad I only have 3. But I have a really lovely family. This time round, because my daughter right now came from Canada, and I'm having a big party with all of them. And my youngest daughter got married just recently, and we really enjoy so much. And I shared in my Facebook that I wore a gown walking around Marina Bay. Crazy, everybody look at me, and I just don't care. Initially I was a bit doubtful, and my daughter said, doesn't matter, you look like a tie there. I said, okay, let's go. And with my high heel. But anyway, this online digital business gave me a lot of changes, and maybe I like to share a little bit of myself. And I have been in this business, time flies, I thought it's just yesterday. And I started in 31st of December, the last day of 2021. And it has been coming to 4 years. Oh my goodness. I'm 4 years younger than. Yeah. So maybe share about myself. I work in a finance industry for more than 19 years. And with right now is in the traditional business for more than 2 decades. And I tell myself working in the corporate world is always working late nights and spending a lot of time at work and month end, quarter end. And I tell myself, is this a financial industrial? Is going to be a golden rice bowl to me? No. Until then, when I was asked for some special reason. But then again, I tell myself, never mind. But then again, I joined my husband in the traditional business. And I'm still running this traditional business for more than 30 years. But I tell myself, in the year 2020, during the worldwide crisis, our business really struggled. And I was scared and unsure what to do. Now, at my age of my youngest age, now more than 60, I tell myself, is it easy for me to learn this digital business and to start all over again? As what Steve say, he is everywhere in TikTok and all this. But then last time I was only on Facebook. But then my Facebook got rusty and molding. And I haven't been with the Facebook for many, many years. But because of this business, I did a spring cleaning on my Facebook, and I started to post and I started to learn. And the best is that I got all these wonderful people around to help me. But talking about the business on my traditional business, bill was stacking up at that year 2020. I really have sleepless nights, and I will tell myself, oh, when is this going to to end? And the supplier money, got to pay the rental, and many more. And I started to think, what should I do? But I'm scared of social media. I'm scared of technology. Honestly, I'm very scared and very fearful. But then I have all these wonderful people around to teach me, to guide me, and we have a fantastic what do you call the system there. As what Steve say, you need to make yourself coachable. You need to learn and hands on. The the training is there. It's not going to work on its own. We need to hands on, just like a rice cooker. You put the rice there. If you don't put your hand there and press the button, the rice won't get cooked, right? You need to do something. So now I can feel the kind of happiness that I learn a lot of things. But the thing is that I saw my kids right now. They are grown up, also in the financial industry. And the thing is that they work long hours. And I tell myself I wanted to help them in a way that I help them not in monetary, but at least I don't stretch my hand to get some money from them because they have their own family. Like Jenny says that two is already stressful with the tuition, with the extra remedial course, that kind of thing. So how I started is that I also I couldn't sleep. That's why I mingle around my handphone and I get to know my mentor. And that was the time when I started. And the thing is that when I start to use the phone, I start to sweep away the kind of advertisement. Would it be another scam? I wouldn't dare to do it. I scared, but it appears many times, 3 times. But then again, at that time, coincidentally, my daughter-in-law told me, "Mom, be careful. There's a lot of scam out there. You better be careful. Don't click onto any link." But then when my instinct tell me I can take a look because it's a webinar. You don't do anything. You don't need to pay anything. You just have to explore. Once you explore, then you decide what you want to do. That is the catch. And I tell myself, I have a dream. Although I'm the youngest among all, I have a dream. I have a goal too. It doesn't mean that once you reach at the age of 60, that's it. And I really got a compliment from my ex-colleague from the financial group because we have an alumni group. He said, "Doreen, how you do all this picture?" I said, from CapCut, it's so easy. Initially, I doesn't know it's so difficult. But then again, with all these people, I try to explore, I try to touch it. Well, it's chicken feet. Howling a bit. It's chicken feet. But I tell myself, I'm still learning. I learned everything I need along my way. I started, and at this coming to 4 years, the best part, I have a dream. I have a lot of dream and a lot of goal. And I tell myself, if you have a dream for you to fulfill, don't hesitate. It's never too late to start all over again. If you're not happy with yesterday, I always tell them, try something different. Try something new. You never know. The last quote I want to say is that you don't like where you are, move. Just move. You are a human. You are not a tree. A tree got stationed there. You are a human. You can move. You can move. You start moving. And that's it. And I really enjoy this. And I have extra income. And I don't have to worry so much. And I learn a lot of things. I make new friends. I make all the young friends. I felt so young at heart. Thank you so much. And back to no need to the host. I go to Chai Sam. Chai Sam applauds me. Chai Sam. Thank you.
Thank you, Doreen. Very inspiring story. Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, I'm Chai Sam, a full-time working mom with 2 kids from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My life, I consider myself is quite smooth sailing in my career. I have a stable job, I got stable income, and even during pandemic, many people got pay cut. I didn't get. I consider myself very lucky and very blessed. But working in the insurance industry or any corporate world, I believe a lot of people can relate to this, that we need to work long hours in order to get our tasks done. Especially after pandemic, I always have to continue working after shower, after dinner. So because that time working from home was become a normal, you know. So there was one night my son suddenly walked to me and said, "Mommy, I think you love your job more than us." So his words shocked me, and it was a wake-up call for me that my child actually felt neglected. You know, then I told myself that I cannot live like that for another continuously, because I asked myself what would happen if I continue working like that for the next 5 to 10 years. Because what I can foresee is that my kids will grow distance from me. They will not share anything personal with me because I never spend time with them. So I start searching for options, and I know running a business is the only option for me to get out from the 9 to 5 routine, you know. So I searched around and I saw this digital business. And after going through all the and do all my due diligence and understand the business model, I decided to start this digital business. But of course, before I start, I was scared, because all this while I told myself that I cannot run the business due to my personality. I was introvert. I am a person who is very reserved. I don't share many things with people, even though my siblings or my friends, you know. So I told myself running a business was not an option, but because of the wake-up call, I had no choice. I have to push myself to try something new. So I start this business, and I start, to be very frank, at the beginning, I didn't really trust the system, you know. I saw many testimonials in the community. Many people achieve their dream life through this system, but I still have doubt because I didn't know what is happening and whether is it something that's suitable for me or not, you know. So I started very small, and I go through all the training and all the sharing, all the training. Then I told myself that yes, this is a system for me, and this is the business that can change my life to achieve the dream life that I want, which is time freedom. So I've joined this business in 2 years ago, and during these 2 years, I've learned a lot through the training. Not only that, I also learned how to work on my mindset, how to prioritize what is important to me. In the past, I always put my work first. I must complete my work, then only I spend time with my kids. But now I do it the other way around. When it's time to finish work, I stop it, and then I do other things like spend time with my kids, do work on my business, also work on myself, my personal development. So and what I have learned a lot, and you know, we are moving to this digital era. I'm very glad that I started this 2 years ago, because the skills that I learned here, I learned a lot, like video editing, social media marketing, anything about social media. All these are preparing me to face the digital era, you know. So another thing is that what I'm very blessed is that we have a very supportive community. Like what Steve said, when we need help, we just give a call, and then somebody is there to help us. So I think that is something that keep me moving forward, or keep me, you know, is pushing me, or we work together, because the community is what um, motivates me, and we work together so that we can move forward to our goals. Yeah. So I'm very blessed that I started this 2 years ago. So let's continue to work together. And back to, okay, now I'm done with my sharing. So next is Shaping. Over to you.
Hi everyone. Thanks for everyone sharing. I like being the last one because which means I can share lesser, because I think my why is more. But from everyone, I have some from Jenny, Angelica, Steve, Doreen, and even Choice. So shipping from Singapore, I have been in this business for like a 3 year plus. I started this I don't know what to say. I feel like like what Choice say, I'm actually quite fortunate. Career quite smooth sailing, job hopping, getting the kind of money and the kind of role I want. But for me, it seems like every promotion is a punishment that I always share. It's like when promotion comes means more responsibility, more duties, and then it will take away time from your family. So I start job hopping because I even do a downgrade, which I thought that getting a lower pay job, lesser responsibility. But is that true? In actual fact, I don't think so. So I always like so called regretted that I had that decision, but because of that decision, it actually landed me up in a contract role. So contract role, when contract was not in fear of like contract was not renewed. So I was panicking because I was always in a permanent role. That's my very 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 first time for a contract role. And then on paper they say that it's a I will renew you, there's no fear, but but things doesn't actually goes the way you want. And without paper promise, verbal promise is nothing is guaranteed, even I think with a permanent job now, there's also this so-called big retrenchment always coming up. So that's why I decided that I cannot keep job hopping like Angelica shared. As we age, our opportunity get lesser and lesser. So it's pretty much that in life I'm left with not much choice. So I have to search for something to do, right? So having a full-time job cannot have another job, right? Because one person only have like 24 hours. So if I work already 8 to 9 hours on a full-time job, if I still want to go for another job, oh, I think can very chuan, I can die. Yeah, so no choice. But then online thing is become a very big in thing, right? So decided to check online, and then I was like seeing like a lot of people doing a lot of sharing about this digital online business. So I got curious, I checked, and then I started without knowing anything. I was just like Janice from the science background industry. So I the ad that I saw was actually Janice. And I saw that if someone who is in the science background can do it, I know experience, I could do it too. So without knowing what to expect, I just jump in and started, because I was, maybe I would say, desperate to start something. So I start on, and then initially, because I was like choisome again, I don't share about my personal life. If you go to my personal page, even till now I don't do any sharing on there. But then um because of this business, actually I start being on the social media. I start learning what is digital marketing, doing video editing. And then it's like somehow it's like a upskill for me, because I didn't know that the skill I actually learned from this digital platform for free could actually apply in my work. Because me as a chemist, I never knew that I need to do video editing kind of stuff, video taking, photo editing. All this was never in plan for my job role, but I was expected to do that. But imagine if, let's say, I did not start this business and acquire this kind of skill, and I was expected to do that for my job. People will say, oh, this auntie is an old auntie, cannot do video editing, cannot do this, cannot do that, already. But I'm very grateful that, I chance upon this, and then I get to learn for free. I have to, because, it's like the 149 we paid for, and then the online training is always updated, comprehensive, even with the ChatGPT and stuff like that. I think the online platform that the training site actually is quite updated. They actually teach us how to use that even way before my work start implemented. So I'm quite grateful that I chance upon this, upgrade myself way ahead, that it can be actually applied in my daily life as well. So yeah, I'm very grateful that I chance upon this and started this, because yeah, I have learned I would say a life skill, and also a better prepared for retirement, because it's like in any point of time, if the big R is up again, at least I have something to fall back on. I can work on this full time. Yep. So that's all from me. So back to you, Janice.
Thank you all for your wonderful sharing. Okay. Just to people who are watching us, or you come by our Go Live. And anyway, this Go Live will only last 30 days because of the social media settings, right? So it's not going to be video sharing that can last forever, but our business page will be lasting. Okay. And why you may be wondering why we are sharing, why we are doing our sharing ourselves, sharing our story, sharing what we have been doing and how this business help us. Uh, I think that's how this business run. If it's just like how Shopping saw me and it relates to her to rethink and plan and reflect what's the plans or years ahead. All right. So many times we have that tendency of just let days pass by. Monday to Friday, oh Friday party, Saturday, Sunday, oh then Sunday come, tomorrow Monday again. Right? That was my previous cycle. Okay. But this business allow us to look further, not just 1 year, 2 years, but it's in terms of 5 years. When I tell my friend I'm gonna retire at least like 55, 55 the max. Or if I can do it by 50, I want to retire at 50. They was like, can. If you do something extra, if you do something more, if you do something extraordinary, can. But people are not willing to put extra effort, but they want extra. things don't fall, things don't fall from the sky. Okay? 149 brings you an opportunity to understand a business that comes with business plans. All right. And how this business plan works in a way. When you start a business, the traditional one needs you to run a store, needs you to employ employee, right? And needs you to man the business at a certain hours. Okay. But while this digital business runs on automation, you need to you need to understand the business plan and how it can incorporate in your current situation and help you to work, right? So, this session is not to hard sell you anything, because it's Christmas. Uh, it's it's we have received the blessings, and we want to share these blessings with people who has been struggling, because life shouldn't be that way, and it's how we have been through our experiences, and we want to help people who wants to find alternative. Okay, so that's a quick 30 minutes of sharing from us. You probably may hear from us more in the future, because it's our first go live as this group, right? But uh, we are planning for 2026. How do we want to expand our help to help more people who wants to change? And if you have been thinking about the years, not years, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, as I don't know at what age you are, right? But it could be 5 years, 10 years, kind of, because we all have been working for more than 30 years. That was our past 20 years experience, right? So if you are in your 20s, and it will be a good opportunity if you plan as young as possible. I wish I could plan at 20, but that time I always go disco, right? so so if you are if you can plan earlier, it will be even wiser for you. Okay, so if you are looking for something that can work alongside your current life, if you are looking for something that provides you a new beginning, explore. We are not saying that this is definitely for you, but you explore, you ask, you check it out. Okay, so that's it for today. And of course, we want to take this opportunity to also wish every one of you Merry Christmas. Have a great day. It's still the day, you could have been planning for the rest of the day, enjoying your party, enjoy your family bondings is so important. Um, that's why we are in this business. Okay, so that's it for today, and we wish you uh, a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a fun day. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.